Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakudash, double honors to the elders and apostles of great mercy unto well, GMS. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect scattered abroad, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Alright, this is my last answer that from GMS in the dark, coming back with another video, And I stumble upon this image, right, and I say, well, hey, I'll do a video on it one time and I'll touch on it, So, hey, all these curses gonna basically bounce back upon these heathens, especially the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speak about. Alright. So yeah, the role is gonna be reversed. The Most High Bashem Yashai gonna reverse the curse. Alright. So first scripture I like to start off with is Genesis 25. So I'll go to it real quick. Book of Genesis. Chapter 25, starting at verse 23. Alright, because real soon these heathens, these devils and heathens gonna be servants. Right after, all these prophecies come to pass, Jacob struggling, the famine and the word also. Alright. Famine of bread and not famine of any words of Yahweh Shem Shai. All hell breaking loose, Jacob struggle and the icing on the cake, which is the nuclear missiles, So after all of these things come to pass, then the Most High gonna reverse the curse. The Most High gonna change our bodies. Most High gonna put away this mortal flesh and give us immortal flesh, Bodies that we could live forever, we wouldn't feel sick, we wouldn't die. The Most High gonna renew our mind so we could live by the law, statutes, and commandments, We'll be in our right mind. Most High gonna make a new covenant, as it says in Jeremiah 31 and also in Hebrews chapter 8. Alright? So I'm gonna read this real quick. Book of Genesis chapter 25, starting at verse 23, where it say, And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai said unto her, which is Rebecca. Alright? This Hebrew time, Isaac and Rebecca, alright? So the Lord said, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Right, so that is Esau and Jacob and Esau. Alright, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, which is us, because we stronger than them so-called white people, and them can't even go in the sun and stand up. Them go in the sun and stand up with them can't even go on the beach. Before them go on the beach, them had to wear sunscreen and all kind of thing, because basically nature against them. If they stand up in the sun too long, they get skin cancer. Some of them white people, when they check it out, some of them was even born with tail and all kind of thing. Right? And they want to call us what? 3/5 of a man or 2/5 of a man or something. When really and truly, them is really the animals, them is really the dogs. Right? These heathens and them. Especially the so-called white man. Right? Because all the rest of heathens, beside the so-called white man, the rest of heathens could actually go in the sun. They could sit uncomfortable in the sun. They could go on the beach without worrying about getting skin cancer and etc. But it's these devils, it's these dogs, it's these rats, They want to play all kind of, ranking thing, them up there, when really and truly them is the scum of the earth. Them is less than nothing. Alright? So continuing, and the elder shall serve the younger, right? The elder shall serve the younger, who came out first, Esau. Right, continuing, and when her days shall be delivered, well, basically that is it. I'll jump to 25, can. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. So Esau came out first, and they say the elder shall serve the younger. Right? And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And they know that hand taking hold on Esau's heel actually represents something, Represent Jacob taking the kingdom. Pulling Esau down from that throne and rulership. Why? Because Esau not ruling the world in righteousness, the earth in righteousness. He ruling the earth in wickedness. Right, so that hand taking hold of Esau, he'll represent we taking the kingdom. You know? Amalak what? Just sounds like. Yeah, can. Alright? Just sounds like, yeah. Can, right? So, you know, hey, these heathens, especially Esau, have a terrible land, you know? A terrible gruesome slavery coming their way, a terrible captivity. You know, as the scriptures say, we'll give unto them double than what they did unto us. Right? Because the extent Esau went, it wasn't supposed to be so, but Esau being the wicked, Esau being Esau, you know, the so-called white man, he just wanted to do, you know, some extra shit that the Most High actually allowed. The Most High actually allowed him to do what he do. Right? Because really and truly it's us who transgress against the Most High, that's why the Most High, send us into captivity. Right? Under the so-called white man and all these other nations. Right, but our worst captivity was under the so-called white man, Esau Edom. You know, the devil, the red man. You know, this pig, this swine, you know. Right? So, over to Lamentations. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. Right? It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Right? Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Right? With that cup, you know, captivity. Esau has to drink from this bitter cup now. And it's a full cup. Right? And Esau had to drink down to the dregs and all. The dregs Esau have to drink. Right? It's your turn, it's all your turn. And it's not just Esau, but these other nations, because all these nations had us in captivity. You know, the Most High, the Most High, Abba, Shem, scattered us to the four corners of the earth. So all these other nations get a chance to lay their hands on us and to do us what they want, basically. You know, but real soon the curse is going to be reversed, because right now all these other nations looking down upon us as nothing. You know, these are spectacle in their eyes right now. But real soon the Most High, Abba, Shem, going to rouse us up. As it says in GMS 16 and verse 16, I will send for many fishers, and then I will send for many hunters. Right, so hunting season coming real soon, because right now we fishing. Right now we fishing, we casting our net into the sea. We train out our fishing line, you know, so that'll be elect from the four corners of the earth. Right, but real soon the Most High, about Shemashai, when the elect is sealed, we're gonna be turned to hunters. Alright. They know the Most High, about Shemashai, had to refine us first. The Most High had to put us through the fire first before we turn into hunters. You know, look at that scripture real quick. The one to that is Zechariah 13. Because Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the lands, saith Yahweh Shem Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire. Alright, so 2 parts shall be cut off and die. That the 2/3 of all people. That is 2/3 of all people. You know, stiff neck. You know, they don't want to hearken unto the laws. They want to do what they want. They want to come under the so-called white man. So they want to listen to he. That is their God. Esau is their God. The so-called white man is their God. Hey, look who that does worship. Sergio Borgia, right? Our white man. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man is their God. And the scripture really say that he put up himself as a God, as in I think it's 2 Thessalonians. If it's on first, it's 2 Thessalonians. I'm gonna believe it's 2 Thessalonians, I think it's 3 and 2 and 4. I think it's 2 and 4. 2 and 3 starting at verse 2 and 3. Where it say, he pour up himself as a God. He exalt himself as a God, as a power. And really and truly, Esau is not a power. Yeah, the Most High bless him for a little period of time, but Esau is not a power, he's not a God. As the scripture says in Psalm chapter 82, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Right? That is the children of Israel. The elect of the children of Israel. Alright? So continuing in verse 9, it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. So the 1/3, the elect. Right? Because the 1/3 is the elect. But out of the 1/3 have 144,000 men that will be governing the kingdom. Right? That will be running the earth in full righteousness under Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, the 12 apostles and King David. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, King David, the 12 apostles, right? Yeah, continuing. They shall call on my name, which is Yahweh, and his son named Yahshai. So, these are the accounts where they say me, are the true name of the Lord yet, and the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshai ain't revealed his name yet. Alright, you see what name you will be calling on anytime I trouble to deliver you. Alright, but we know is Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Right? The Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshai reveal his name unto us. Right? And we believe through faith. Right? That is the name. Right? We believe that. We doubt in that. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh and the Son name is Yahshai. That is it. Easy to get, but hey, it is given unto who it is given. But the Most High don't want anybody with his name. That is the next thing. Alright, but pull them back on track to the topic. Alright, and I will hear them. I will hear them. So if you call on our wrong name, the Most High will not hear. If you still calling on Jesus Christ, lie you I see. Lie you I see. If you still calling on Jesus Christ, you think the Most High will hear you all to deliver you all? No, the Most High wouldn't hear you all to deliver you all. Because you're all calling on our wrong name, you're all calling on our wrong power. Alright, continuing, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is my power. Right, plain and simple. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh and his Son name Yahushai. Alright. So let's go back to Lamentations 4 and 21. Actually 22 where it says, the punishment of thine iniquities are accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So the Most High, after this captivity, the Most High will not carry us away into captivity ever again. Right? Because this is our last captivity. After this, the Most High is looking to change us and to give us the kingdom, to rule this earth in righteousness. And we will forever serve the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. The Most High will visit all of your iniquity. The Most High will punish all of it. What do you think? What do you think the Most High see and get all their blights on? Most High see and get all their past? No. The Most High just letting all they fulfill all their time, because at a certain time the Most High gave you all to rule. So when that time is up, that is it. The Most High going to visit you all. He's going to visit the iniquities. Sin on top of sin on top of sin. Alright, the Most High ain't forget. I think the Most High going to watch a nation of people, all these other nations, take advantage of his people, touch the apple of his eye, and ain't do nothing about it. What they feel it is by. Go to Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her. Double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to a double. Esau, Edom, Babylon. Right? You're going to receive double. All you Rockefellers, all you Rockefaggots and Rothschilds and Dupons and who else? The elites, these shutters and hide from your destruction. Because when the Most High turn his fishers into hunters, we're gonna come and search you all out. Actually coming and search for it. And really and truly it would be difficult because we will know which parts God is. We will know where to come and find you all. You know? So hey, the cup is being turned. We can see it, we can see the prophecies coming to pass. We can see this world on a downward spiral. We can see it. You know? And some people can't see it. Right? Why? Because Esau Edom with his crafty ass hiding it behind entertainment. You know? Esau Edom hiding the downfall of the economy, the downward spiral of the economy behind a so-called pandemic. Behind a so-called you know, a pandemic, a so-called pandemic. What we know is a plan. God, we know is a plan. Alright, so hey, the word wiser than Daniel. Esau with the crafty ass, you know, he getting through again, but it wouldn't be for long. Because the scripture says as he looked to fill the belly, then will the destruction come. You know? Like when the Most High about Shemashai and slap that spoon out the hand. Alright? So hey, you're gonna receive double. See what you all done to us? You're gonna receive double. That's why the Most High about Shemashai to put his anger on us, the spirit of anger on us. You know? To dismantle you Edens, especially Esau Edom, you know, Amalek, these devils over in our land claiming to be us, you know, which is the head tribe of the nation of Esau Edom. We really can't wait to put our hands on you, Lord willing. Guys are part of the elect and the brothers, you know, Lord willing, easy man. Hey. Isaiah 14. For the Lord Yahweh Hashem will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. So the Most High going to set us back in our own land. Right? And the strangers shall be joined with them. You know, the strangers, the other nations. So yeah, you're going to be in the kingdom too. Alright? And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. They're going to cleave unto us, verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them. We're going to possess you. We're going to own you. Right? That will possess me. A possession. We're going to own you. We're going to possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is the land of Israel. Right? Let me see what for. Let me see if it's to be leaders or if it's to be servants. Let me see. Continuing for servants and handmaids. For servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives. We're going to take these other nations captives. Who captives they were, because we was captives unto them. And they shall rule over their oppressors. We're going to rule over our oppressors, these elites who sit in any high places behind the scenes, you know, telling these governments what to say, these prime ministers and presidents. Hey, we're going to rule over you all real soon. You're going to be the lowest in the kingdom. We're going to have you all out in the hot sun die. You know? And hey, really and truly, we don't know what we're going to do all yet, because the things we say on this side is really and truly on a low level, because we're going to be doing worse things, way more worse. You know? So hey, we saw Edom prepare for captivity. We saw the so-called white man, you know, prepare for slavery, because it's coming. Thus say the Lord, thus say the scriptures. I find it off with Revelation 3. Book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9, where it say, it's like, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, you know, these, the tribe of Amalek, these Amalekites, right, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Alright, behold, I will make them to come and worship before their feet. These other nations gonna worship before our feet, even Esau, Edom, the head tribe of them. Right, and to know that I have loved thee, the Most I have loved us. Right, the Most I just cast us off for a certain time, you know. Why? Because we don't want to listen to him. We didn't want to listen to the laws, statutes, and commandments, so the Most I cast us off. You know, same thing you would do with a child. If your child is listening to it, you cut their ass, and that's what the Most I did. Then the Most I say, Assyrian, the rod of my anger, roughly paraphrasing, as in the book of Isaiah, I think is chapter 5 or chapter 10. Alright? These other nations is the Most High's rod. So right now is a good cutoff we getting. Right? For a period of time. We could see that, it ending, captivity ending. Via the prophecies are coming to pass. Alright? Call Allah Yahweh Hashem El Shai. So with that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem El Shai, Hashem Akakodash. The bonus of the elders and apostles of greatness and not well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect scattered abroad, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem El Shai, Hashem Akakodash, Barakatah, Mawat Lababal, TTA, TTT. Shalom.